Hi guys, it's Rob. I'm here at the Revival Villa. We're in between programs at the moment, so we've got a little bit of spare time on my hands. So I thought, I haven't done a video for a couple of weeks now, so I thought why not get a little video out there. And what I want to talk about is something that's become apparent to me from the clients that we've had through over the last couple of months. And that is the amount of conflicting, contradicting information there is out there about training and what type of training is the best type of training to do. There's so many different opinions in fitness and in training that it's never black and white. Okay, there's so many grey areas out there in terms of what you need to do to get the best results. And lots of experts out there, lots of personalities, they will claim one thing, this is the way to go, this is the only way to go, and they disregard everything else and other aspects of fitness. So, you know, one person may say you have to do HIIT training. Okay, so they're a HIIT specialist, that's what they do themselves, that's what they do for their clients, that's the program that they're selling, that's the product that they're trying to promote. So they will tell you until they're blue in the face that HIIT training is the way to go, okay, and they will disregard any other form of training. So they'll disregard maybe steady state cardio. Okay, so HIIT means steady state cardio. The other guy, on the other hand, may be all about steady state cardio. You know, HIIT is a waste of time, it's too stressful on the body. You've got to do steady state cardio, you've got to be in that 50 to 60% max heart rate, fat burning zone. Okay, and he will completely disregard the HIIT style training. Okay, and all this misinformation, what it does is it confuses people and it overwhelms them. And usually when people are confused and overwhelmed, they get paralyzed and it basically puts them off doing any training whatsoever because they don't know which one to choose. They don't know which option to take. Same with your weights. Some people may tell you have to be lifting heavy, you have to be lifting heavy weights, you have to be training for strength. This is the only way that you're going to build your muscle mass, okay? Because that's what works for them, that's what works for their clients, that's the program or the product that they may be selling, that's what they're trying to promote on these internet forums or their blogs or their websites, whatever it is they may be. And they may tell you to completely disregard lifting a lighter resistance, okay? So they may not be into volume training at all, okay? And they may say you need to completely disregard that. On the other hand, there may be a guy who's all about the volume training, he's all about the giant sets, he's all about the super sets, he's all about the drop sets, and he may say you need to, in order to get muscular hypertrophy, you need to disregard strength training because it puts too much stress on the muscles and the joints and the body can't cope. So contradicting points of view, okay? But people tell you till they're blue in the face that you have to do it this way. This is the only way to go. In fitness, there's so many grey areas, like I said, it's not always black and white. And what you need to do is you need to take little bits from everything, okay? So, okay, yeah, strength training gets you good results, it gets you big, it gets you strong. However, there is also a requirement for lighter resistance, higher rep ranges as well, okay? Particularly if you're interested in muscular hypertrophy or endurance or stamina, okay? Same as the HIIT training, okay? HIIT training is great, it's very effective, great way of burning fat. However, it is a big stress on the body, it causes a lot of stress, so it's not something you can do every day, multiple times, okay? So you may need to mix that in with a bit of steady state cardio. Steady state cardio does offer other benefits that HIIT training or strength training doesn't, okay? So here at Revival, what we do is we take little bits and pieces of everything, okay? We're not trying to tell you have to do HIIT training all the time. We're not trying to tell you have to do strength training all the time. We're not trying to tell you have to do steady state cardio all the time, okay? We try different things. And the most important thing is that you do try different things and you have variation, because if you stick to doing the same thing time after time after time, you will get results. However, those results will soon plateau. So it's important to get variation if you want adaptations to continue. Okay? And you also need to find something that you enjoy doing. If you enjoy strength training and you hate running, then crack on and focus mainly on strength training and try and involve a few other different concepts into your training. If you love to run, if you love pounding the pavements but you can't stand being in the gym, then that's great. If that works for you and your goals, then that's the route, the path that you need to take. Okay, high reps, low reps. If you particularly enjoy lifting big, strong, heavy weights and that's what gets you going, great. If you're a guy that likes to feel a burn or a girl that likes to feel a burn after doing a 20 rep triple drop set, or doing 60 to 80 reps on the leg press, and that's what you enjoy doing, great. That's what works for you. But try and find something that is variable and covers all these sorts of different aspects. So if somebody tells you you have to do this or you have to do that, that's the only way to go. It's usually because they're trying to push or sell some sort of product, or their training or their services, or maybe possibly even because that's all that they know. That's all they know what to do with themselves. That's all they know what to do for their clients. Okay? So here at Revival, like I said, we do bits and pieces of everything. It's about education, finding out what works for you, teaching you how to lift heavy with the correct movement and the correct movement patterns, how to train for volume, or what time under tension is, what is muscular hypertrophy. We also include HIIT training, metabolic conditioning. We're out on the roads, we're doing steady state cardio, walk along the beach. We are covering all aspects, and that's what I believe is going to get the long-term results in the end for the clients that are coming through here. Hope you found that useful, guys. Stay tuned, and hopefully I'll be bringing you some more videos soon. Have a nice day.